Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day. As you can tell, the crows are excited for this new brand spanking Cruise Katarsky video. Jesus. Today, I'm taking you guys along through a full day of eating everything that I eat while I train calisthenics, some weight, as well as running. Because we're only 9 days out from the marathon now, the way I'm eating is going to be a little bit different than how I usually am. It's going to be a lot more carb heavy than like protein and fats. No need to tell you that. Let's just go ahead and show you that, you know? So before we initiate Operation Breakfast, I was about to take my creatine. A good handful of you guys were mentioning that to avoid the stuff at the bottom, the chalkiness, you just dry scoop it, which I think kind of defeats the purpose of the dryness. So we're gonna try a little dry scoop here. Oh. Oh damn. That went down quite easy. So thank you to the guys who mentioned that. I will start dry scooping my creatine. My favorite breakfast, my new and improved breakfast pretty much. So I have 3 eggs every single day, every single morning, because it's just perfect. Fats, protein, delicious. And then we got 1 slice of sourdough cut in half with some strawberry jam, peanut butter, and then a bowl of carbs. So we got 1 whole kiwi and then 1 whole orange. The macronutrients, 644 calories, 27 grams of protein, 89 grams of carbs, and then 19 grams of fat. So yeah, low on the protein, it's mainly just the eggs, and high on the carbs. That's gonna be pretty much the gist of most of my meals. Look at this. Had to pause the video for this special announcement. There's a Black Friday sale for Transparent Labs for 25% off until December 3rd. If you ever wanted to try their supplements, this would be the time of year. Do it now. Use code CRUISE for 25% off till December 3rd. Now back to the video. Graveyard of peels. Absolutely delicious. And now my main thing that I always think about when I'm making my meals is to focus on like foods that make me, like don't weigh me down. Just like fruits, fresh fruit, sourdough, seems to settle really easily. The peanut butter and the eggs are a little higher in fat and protein. It tends to sit a little bit more, but most of the stuff that I try to eat stays nice and light, and I don't feel like weighed down, bogged down. Pretty decent in macros, high in micronutrients. Perfect breakfast, I think. I highly recommend this one. I always make sure my breakfast is top tier. Lunch and dinner I care a little bit less about, but breakfast, I always want to make sure I start my day perfectly with a very healthy meal. Let's go ahead and relax now, and then we'll pump some iron. Okay, breakfast is fully digested. We're about to hit a nice little workout. Last night I went to like an American Ninja Warrior type course. I don't know if you can tell, but my hand is like pretty ripped up. So we probably won't be doing much pulling today. This is gonna be mainly focused on the legs and some pushing maybe. It just gives me an opportunity to train my legs again, which is so fun.
Well, you are too crafty, we have made this homework. They don't even notice. They're in the ride of their lifetime. You cannot control this. Heavy up, we're gonna have a real.
Alright, 185 is now on the bar. We'll probably stick it to this. 3 sets of 5 to 6 with this as well. Depending on how long you've been watching my videos, I never take pre-workout, anything to like get hyped up for the workout, because I've had one really bad experience with pre-workout, which was when my brother poured like a Monster Energy, I think it was like a white Monster Energy, and then he put like, I think it was like 2 scoops of pre-workout and gave it to me, and it gave me the biggest fucking pounding headache. And that was like 4 years ago, and I still haven't touched caffeine since. So yeah, that's a little story that's why I hate taking pre-workout. As long as you fuel properly with your proper nutrition, you should be energized enough. Anyways, let's do it.
They don't even notice.
Very Alright, moving on to some weighted dips, but I wanted to quickly get back to that first point, the previous point actually, which was about why I don't take caffeine, but it's more about the fact that I've been focusing more on like importance of carbohydrates, because from doing only calisthenics for so long, you know, my main focus was making sure I get my protein in to build muscle, but now that I've incorporated more running into my training discipline, become more hybrid, I've then started doing more research on carb loading, timing your carbs, and just overall the importance of making sure you have carbohydrates. To me, I find that so cool that like as long as you stay open-minded, you'll learn so much more stuff about different training disciplines, and some things that you might have overlooked, like something simple like a carbohydrate, has now changed the way I train and has drastically improved my performance. Just being more open-minded for me has really helped just recently, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Anyways, let's fucking dip. Workout is complete. Let's check the pump. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and eat some lunch now, huh? We got 150 grams of white rice, 60 grams of frozen veggies, and then 60 grams of beef. Taste test. Ha. All done. I don't know if you guys can see, but over there on the counter, my girlfriend's grandma delivered some cinnamon buns, and only a fool would fall for that trap. Someone who's probably undisciplined, doesn't care about, you know, the food that they put into their mouth, and is easily tempted. Whoops. Actually pretty good. All right, this is a little rant, little yap. I don't really do this. It's not really related to a full day of eating, but I just thought this came to mind. I was like, I need to talk about this on the on the video. But being a personal trainer at a commercial gym, you're gonna see people on, you know, taking testosterone, and especially on social media, you'll see a lot of that. And it's not even just like people being on juice. It's like people glorifying and like almost promoting it to their young audience, which is, I think, the most damaging thing I've ever seen ever. Like, there's some of my friends, they have younger brothers that are like 16, 17, and they're asking me, because I'm like the fitness guy they know, if they should, or like what kind of drugs they should take if they want to like improve on their, like if they want to start building muscle. I'm like, brother, you haven't even trained for more than like 6 months. Why are you asking about what drugs to take? Like, what the hell? Like, it's literally that bad, where people who have barely even trained for a year naturally already thinking about what kind of drugs they need to take. People overestimate what you can do with drugs, and they underestimate what you can do naturally. But that's my little yap. Hopefully that was coherent. If not, I'll probably just cut this out of the video. Go home, eat some dinner, stretch out a little bit, and then we'll relax again. Yeah. So I was planning on running outside to avoid my balls from freezing off. My girlfriend does have a treadmill in the gym right here. And today's run is only like 3 kilometers because, you know, the run's this close to the marathon, tapering off. So we are getting ready, run 3K, burn some calories, and then we'll go ahead and eat some dinner. Alright, that was different. That was like the first time ever running on a treadmill in this marathon prep. Not a big fan, but it's better than freezing my butt off outside. But yeah, 3K done. Let's go ahead and eat. Alright, yeah, and then 3K done. Not even sweating. That was so weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and eat some dinner. Alright, this is what I'll be having for dinner. A huge sweet potato with some ground beef, and then we have some milk and a protein shake from Transparent Labs. French vanilla. This is going to be 534 calories, 46 grams of protein, 61 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of fat. All right, 2,100 calories at the moment. So for the last like 600 calories, I'll probably eat something with simple carbs, like some sweets. Probably something that I'm looking at right now. Some more cinnamon buns, just to get those carbs in there, as well as the calories. But yeah, let's munch on this bad boy. Aha. I'm gonna snag this bad boy and shove it in my throat. Alright, so the total macros and calories for the full day of eating on my running as well as resistance training day. So for total calories, we're at 2,285, 292 grams of carbs, 109 grams of protein, and then 70 grams of fat. Okay, like to increase the protein a little bit to like 120 grams a little bit, and the carbs maybe get it close to like 310. So definitely not a perfect day, but it's a good, glimpse of, how I'm eating. So like 4 days from now, I'm going to introduce the carb loading. So the carbs are going to go drastically up, almost double, and the protein is going to stay nice and low. That way I can fill up my glycogen stores for the race day. That's just from what I've learned. So a short period of time where you just keep your carbs a lot higher and your protein comes down as well as your fat. I've never done it before. I'm going to experiment. Hopefully I don't fuck it up, because if I mess it up, my marathon's I'm gonna be shitting myself during the marathon the whole time. It's gonna be the last video on this marathon prep. There's gonna be plenty more in the future, but I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and let's freaking crush this marathon together, okay? Peace out.